Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing really well. Um, Unfortunately, this is the last week of school, so I'm going to miss working with you all every day, but there's a couple of little surprises that I want to show you that I added to the Liebeck homestead over the week. Um, Stay tuned and then I'll go over the week at a glance right after that. And these little guys are getting so big, they should be opening their eyes any day now. And as you can see, I added a bird feeder to the backyard because I really love watching birds and identifying them. So this is going to be a real treat the next couple of months and into the winter. Here we have our black lace elderberry. And you can see that when it gets a little bigger, it's got those really pretty purpley lacy looking leaves. And it's similar to the black elderberry that we just looked at, except for it's more decorative and it has the prettier leaves. Here we have our Black Beauty elderberry, and it just came in the mail yesterday, as you can see from Proven Winners. And I planted it in these really nice whiskey barrels, and that will help it branch out and get bigger and stronger and allow that root development to really take off. But elderberries are basically a superfruit, and they're really good for your immune system, and you can use them in cordials. You can make tinctures, which is basically like a fancy cough syrup, and it's very medicinal, and they're native to Europe. Here we have our black lace elderberry, and you can see that when it gets a little bigger, it's got those really pretty purpley lacy looking leaves. And it's similar to the black elderberry that we just looked at, except for it's more decorative and it has the prettier leaves. And here we have our lemony lace elderberry, and they kind of remind me of a Japanese maple. And they're an elderberry, but they're not the edible kind of elderberry that I thought it was. So it's just gonna be for ornamental, and it has berries that birds really enjoy. And here's our Johns and our Adams elderberries. Um, they still produce those really nice black elderberries that the others will produce, but they're a little bit less extravagant looking, so they're kind of plain, but they're still going to produce.
And here we have our week at a glance, our last week at a glance for agricultural leadership. Hope you all enjoyed it. So we're going to be covering Priority Standard 9, which is demonstrating understanding of the marketing of agricultural products and services. And since this is the last week, it's more of a wrap up and a reflection about your blogging experience. So you're going to be answering the following questions. So what was your favorite part about your blog? What went well? What would you do differently? Do you plan on keeping your blog going? How do you think this experience would help you in life beyond school? Feedback will be given as basically I'll just respond or reply or give you some sort of feedback based on how you submit your blog post for the week. And so for parents, what was your favorite, ask your student, what was your favorite part about the blog? What went well? What would you do differently? Do you plan on keeping your blog going? How do you think this experience would help you in life beyond school? So basically just have them go over those questions with you and explain their answers. And our last Zoom meeting will be on June 10th, which is Wednesday, from noon to 1. And if you look down here, there's the links, the meeting ID, and the password is GOAT. I hope you all had a wonderful week, and sadly, this is our last week together, so I'm kind of bummed. I hope you all have a great summer. I'm going to miss you. Stop by, sign up for more of my classes. Hopefully, you won't have to learn via the internet because it's a crummy way to learn this kind of stuff, but I hope we get back to normal for next school year and we can just start the year fresh and get after it. Have a great summer. Be safe. Make good choices. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. And be safe. Peace.